Hello everybody, I'm Mark from Moasure. Just a quick straw poll. I'm guessing quite a few people in the room still using a stick, a measuring wheel, or a measuring tape to do their measuring. So Moasure will replace that, and various other tools along the way, whatever you want to measure, basically. It works on motion sensors. It's very small, it's this big. I have this stick here, so I don't have to bend down on the ground. And it works with gyros and accelerometers. We're a British company based not far away from here in a place called Warwick. We just won 2 King's Awards for various things, innovation and export. So it's going quite well for us, but we obviously are very pleased to be here today in front of the VINCI guys. Thank you to Phil, Scott, Yogesh and the rest of the team for allowing us to come and demonstrate. So I'm going to start over here on the corner of the plinth. You can see that's what is on my phone screen at the moment. I'm going to click it into that. There's various ways of measuring. There's closed shapes, open shapes, which are like walls. You can now lay out with it with CSV files, do point-to-point angles, but I'll just give you a closed shape because that's probably what most guys will want to use it for. So turn it on. There's no buttons. You turn it on like that. Little light comes on, goes blue, goes red because it's looking for the Bluetooth connection. There's no GPS, there's no Wi-Fi, it's just a Bluetooth connection between the phone and the device. It'll work on Android or iOS. Right, green, we're good to go. So I'm going to go down here, wander off somewhere, hop it down, and that's the first point taken. Up to the first step, second point taken. So you see the green line that's going along at the top, and there's a number 6 and a number 9. You want to keep getting it down regularly to keep it accurate, because they're motion sensors and there's no GPS or anything, it just needs to remember where it just came from. I'm going to knock it now into trace line, which is the next one along, sort of just above the red button. And if it's something a curly shape, you literally trace the shape in a nice curly way, like that. And it matches exactly how I moved. Then you can come back down into straight line. And for those of you on civils who want to do perfect for bell mouths and that sort of thing, perfect arcs, you could trace it, or you can knock it into arc mode, where you take 3 or more points. This is point number 1, this is point number 2, and this is point number 3, and it'll fill the arc in perfectly. And I can go back to straight line and come over here, make it look quite pretty, and then finish off in the corner over here, where I started. Pop the old glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. So, perimeter 17.78 meters. The area obviously not very big, 7.74 square meters. Just to prove it does measure in 3D, when I knock it up like that, and I drop down onto the floor, I dropped 0.4 meters, which is probably the size, the height of this plinth. While I'm in this position, so I know that's where I am. So I am, say, here on the site, which is somewhere over there, and I hit the cross-section button. That anchors that point in red. I go to there. It tells me it's 7.62 meters away, even though I didn't have to measure it. It just tells me the distance automatically. Hit the cross-section, and it says that there was a drop of 5.5% in gradient or 3 degrees in angle. Useful for working out things like runoff, etc., etc. So, other things it can do volume. So let me show you a quick example of that, because obviously I've got no volume to show you. So things like stockpiles it can measure. It can do like quick topographical measurements. As in the Blue Peter way, I've got one prepared here. This is a car park we went to. Round the edge you can see all the straight lines. Then another way of measuring is called points, like I showed you trace and stuff. Point, 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 point. And when that one renders up, gives you a topographical image. Blue meaning it's go down. If it was a rise, it would be in red. Also gives you the contours. And then you can do other sexy things, like you go to there, you can export that in CAD, you can export it in PDF, like so. Just hit the export button and then it will send you by email or text. It does a lot of things. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark.